എങ്ങുമെങ്ങും നിറയും ഗണിതമേ എൻ മനസ്സിൽ കുടിയിരിക്കണമേ. ഗണിത ചിന്തയാൽ പൂരിതമാക്കുവാൻ എൻ മനസ്സിനെ സജ്ജമാക്കിയിടണേ. എങ്ങുമെങ്ങും നിറയും ഗണിതമേ. സകല ശാസ്ത്രത്തിൻ റാണിയായി മേവുന്നു, സർവലോകത്തെ നീളമായി തീരുന്നു. സംഖ്യയും പിന്നെ രൂപങ്ങളും ചേർന്നു, ശക്തി സൗന്ദര്യമോജസെ കീടുന്നു. എങ്ങുമെങ്ങും നിറയും ഗണിതമേ. നിൻ വളർച്ചയ്ക്കായി ജീവിതം നൽകിയ ഗണിതശാസ്ത്ര പ്രദീപകളൊക്കെയും എന്നുമെന്നും നമസ്കരിച്ചിടുവാൻ ഓർമ്മയിൽ തങ്ങി നിൽക്കുമാറാകണേ. എങ്ങുമെങ്ങും നിറയും ഗണിതമേ എൻ മനസ്സിൽ കുടിയിരിക്കണമേ. ഗണിത സൗന്ദര്യമാസ്വദിച്ചിടുവാൻ എൻ മനസ്സിനെ സജ്ജമാക്കിയിടണേ. എങ്ങുമെങ്ങും നിറയും ഗണിതമേ.
Thank you, Indu. It's my pleasure to share with you all some information regarding the formation of the club. The students of class 7, 8 and 9 enthusiastically participated in the logo designing competition. The best logo was chosen as the logo of the club. It's now time to appreciate the hard work and creativity of our young talents. We now have the logo presentation.
That was really wonderful. Thank you, friends. I now invite Malini T.S., the president of the club, for the welcome speech.
Without mathematics, there's nothing you can do. Everything around you is mathematics. Everything around you is numbers, as said by Shakuntala Devi, the human computer. Hari Om, and a warm welcome to all to the inaugural ceremony of the Maths Club. On this special day, we are honored to invite the chief guest, Mr. Matthew Koshi, Head of Department of Mathematics of Eminent Private School, Sharjah, UAE. A very hearty welcome to you, sir. We also have with us Dr. Mrs. Leela Ramamurthy, President of the Chinmaya Mission and Trustee, CMECT GC. A pleasure to have you with us, ma'am. Spandanam is the name given to our Maths Club and I am very grateful to be gifted this honor of being the club president. I will try my best to provide new ideas and uphold this responsibility faithfully. I also express my gratitude to the school staff for organizing this venture and giving us the opportunity to explore our passion in mathematics. Mathematics is the most fundamental of sciences. It is present in every action we do in daily life, in the architecture we see, in the natural environment around us, and much more. Our universe is mathematical, and as long as we stay curious and willing to learn, we realize that more and more around us is visible. With the guidance of our teachers, I look forward to being a part of this community of budding minds and to learn and to explore together. Once again, a very hearty welcome to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Malini, for the warm welcome. Our school is a place where excellence is driven by values and success is strengthened by ethics. Our principal has always been our guide and mentor. With her enchanting smile and enthusiasm, she is always with us with full support. With immense pleasure, let me invite Priya ma'am to address us.
Thank you. Hari Om. Hari Om, my dear students, teachers, the guests, and all the parents and students who have joined us live. At the outset, let me congratulate the mathematics department for coming up with this novel idea of creating a maths club, and that too online in this pandemic situation. I'm glad that we have got an eminent personality with us, Mr. Matthew Koshi, who himself is a mathematics teacher, and he will be addressing you and also inaugurating this club for us. We also have with us Dr. Mrs. Leela Ramamurthy. She is the president of Board of Management, and she's also our dear trustee. And I'm glad that she was also able to join us today. Now, talking about mathematics, I've always seen parents, the adults and the students scrunching up their faces whenever we talk about mathematics. I don't know what is the reason for that. Maybe it is the way in which it is being presented to them, or we always have a feeling that mathematics is always difficult. But I'm sure that this club will be able to help out the students in coming up ways by which they can understand mathematics better and also have a love for that subject. Now, one reason I would like to see whenever the students have got any difficulty in mathematics, I have seen that it affects almost all the other subjects also. So if you are good at mathematics, naturally you are a winner. In the classroom, you have got a special place. And the teachers also look up. Me being an English teacher, I've always taken the help of all the mathematics teachers and even my students in class. Now, at this instant, I wish all of you good success and hope that this mathematics club is going to make wonders and also help our students to be better in all ways. Thank you. Hari Om.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of encouragement and appreciation. We are indeed honored to have Mr. Matthew Koshi as our chief guest. I now invite our club in charge, Aparna Menon, to introduce the guest.
Hari Om. Respected dignitaries of the day, my teachers and all my dear friends. It is my great pride and privilege to introduce our chief guest of the day, Mr. Matthew Koshi, for the inauguration of our math club. Mr. Matthew Koshi is the head of Department of Mathematics at the Eminence Private School, Fujairah, UAE. He is a dedicated mathematics and physical science teacher with over 20 years of teaching experience in India, USA, and the Middle East. Mr. Koshi has taken numerous professional courses and training sessions. He has competency in all advanced technologies such as the use of Promethean Interactive Board, Quizdom, and response system interactive websites like BrainPower. He has worked as the cultural head and examination head of various educational institutions. Mr. Koshi has contributed immensely in curriculum development, textbook review, fundraising, technology development, and anti bullying efforts in different schools. With such a keen interest in mathematics and his approach with students, he has succeeded in inculcating a strong love for this subject among students. Mr. Matthew Koshi has a truly brilliant mind, committed to the field of education. His view on mathematical enrichment in students makes him much suited to be our guest of honor for today. I am so glad to have had an opportunity to introduce such an earnest, dedicated, and resourceful teacher as our chief guest for this glorious endeavor. It is an honor to have you here, sir. Thank you and Hari Om.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was really awesome. Even I feel proud of myself right now after listening to all that. Thank you very much. That's a very warm and very great welcome I have ever received till now. Thank you. So can I go ahead with my presentation or?
Wait, sir.
Oh,
Wait,
yes.
sir.
Thank you, Aparna. I now invite Matthew sir to speak a few words and officially inaugurate the Mathematics Club.
Thank you, Nayana. Thank you very much. Thank you. A wonderful afternoon to everybody once again. My respects to late Swami Chinmayananda Saraswati, respected President Dr. Leela Ramamurthy, Principal Ms. Priya, Vice Principal Ms. Suchitra, Academic Coordinators Ms. Shivabindu, Ms. Nida, Ms. Neena, dear faculty and staff, parents, supporters, and my dear aspiring students of grade 7, 8, and 9. I take this as a great honor and an astounding privilege to be a part of this inauguration ceremony of the Math Club Spandanam. I love that name. It is really, really nice. And in Chinmaya Vidya School, which is a very well recognized and a remarkable school. So before I get into my presentation, now we know we all are scared of, I have been a math teacher for so many years. There are two things that come across. First, the fear. Second is the doubt. The fear of math. Now I try to make that fear of math go away in one way or the other. Now the second doubt comes in. Why? Sir, why do I have to study this? Where do I use this? Why do I have to use this? So let's take one example. What if math is not there in our life? So let's say there's no math in the world. So what happens? So I found a very, very cute video on YouTube, which I would like to share with you. Ma'am, do I have the screen share option?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, hold on 1 minute, please. Let me reshare. I did not reshare. Forgot to share the sound. Hope everybody can see this.
Yes.
Okay, so this video tells about what if there is no math in the world. It's very simple examples. Okay, hope you have enjoyed that. It's a very simple presentation. Now here it talks about three things that we all need: a place to stay, and we all love to travel, and also we all love nowadays more than a life is our mobile phones and computers. So all these do not work without math in it. Now, apart from that, to say math is everywhere, everywhere, even in the breath we take, the heartbeats, everything, even the place where you live in, everything is made up of math. So we can't deny that math is not useful. Now, why do we learn all this during our school time? Now, I consider the school time till grade 10 is like a foundation course. That's when people try to figure out what they want to become. So you are not born saying that I'm going to be a scientist, or I'm going to be a doctor, or I'm going to be a pilot, or I'm going to be a teacher. This all comes into your mind by experiencing things, by learning stuff. And when you learn math in different ways, the same way science or any other subject, I think every subject is important. Math a little more important, that's what I feel. But the importance of your destination, or the clarity of your destination, depends upon your experiences. And that comes through the year. So by the time you get to 10th, you have at least a 70 to 80% clarity that, okay, I'm going to become this. So that's the reason why till grade 10, you learn all the topics. When I was in US, actually, they teach strands. Like in grade 7, it's pre-algebra. Grade 8, it's completely algebra. Grade 9 is geometry. Grade 10 is, statistics. And then if you choose that you love mathematics, then you go to calculus and other complex math. But here, CBSE has been smarter. So they try to club everything so that they can give us an option to choose which strand do you want to go. So based on that, now there are a lot of important things about mathematics, and there are a lot of, as I said, in every area there is math. So I can't pin out everything. So I just chose 10 important places where in our everyday life where we will be using math, and which is very important. First of all, as ma'am said, Ms. Priya said, that math is going to help us in many ways. Like everybody looks at a student who's good at math. And even a doctor, Tanya Evans, from Stanford University, she had done a survey in which it has shown that students who are very good at math have very high logical skills, and they are good at everything. And they'll be excelling in everything because their mind works faster. So it makes your brain become even more better. That's one of the reasons. The second reason is, naturally, now you are kids. So kids do not go for bigger finance, but we still have pocket money. We still need something to be done. So we always calculate, okay, I need to get this. So how much more do I to get? And depending upon the money, you do the work at home, or you try to please your parents, or you try to get good marks in your exams. So everything is dependent. So you're calculating your goals according to math. And then when it comes to, most of us like to cook. So there's no gender for cooking. Everybody likes to cook. And for cooking, whatever you put in, you can't just close your eyes and put in everything that comes in your hand. You have to measure. And the better you are at measuring, the better the food is going to be. And that's how, and people who are going into cooking and culinary arts, they definitely need math, because you need to know how much to put to make what. And better problem solving skills. Now, problem solving is not only for a person. Every person will be coming across problems. There is no life without problems. So every step you take, there is a problem. And we are good, or we become better at solving these problems and quicker at solving these problems if you're good in math. And math students really excel faster, and they solve the problems efficiently and effectively. And every career. So if you pinpoint, even the nurses, the doctors, the engineers, the pilots, even the blue collar workers and the blue collar professionals, everybody needs math. There's not even one area where we do not. Even when you get up in the morning, the time, it starts with math. And even when you go to sleep, we calculate how many hours can I sleep? That's again math. What happens if I do not sleep for so many times? That's again math. What should I have for food in the night so that I can get a better sleep? Math, everywhere. What time should I take bath? What time? So if I have to be in the office by 9 o'clock, so what time should I get up? When should I brush? When should I eat? How much time does it take to travel? Do I have enough gasoline in my car? If I do not, where do I get the next gas station? So everything is dependent on calculations, and that all depends upon math. And the people who are really good at math will have greater career options, because you, as I said, as we have seen in the previous slide, you are very good at problem solving, and every field need a person who is very good at problem solving. And you will be always the first. Even you can be a tailor, or you can be a barber, or you can be a chef, or a fashion designer, or a tech. Anywhere you need math. And actually nowadays, because of the society, because of the external influences, and because we want to live better, everybody wants to be fit. And wherever you, or whatever you do to be fit, it can be the food, or it can be the exercise, or whatever you do, everything has maths in it. Now you calculate how much calories it has, how many carbs it has, how many proteins it has. So all these calculations cannot be done without having math in it. Even when you go to a gym or do an exercise or play outside, like children, we play outside. Let's say now the soccer season is going on. Okay, so the most important or required thing for a soccer is the players. There's a fixed number of players, and there's a reason why we have those fixed number of players. At the same way, we have football field, which has certain dimensions, and it has a reason why it has certain dimensions. And we have a ball that is round, spherical in shape, and there is a reason why it is being spherical in shape. Why can't we have a cuboidal ball? Why can't we have a cylindrical ball? So all this is being calculated by using math. So even the fitness needs math in it. And it helps us to understand the world better. Even you look at the flowers in the picture, it has symmetry in it. It has line symmetry, it has rotational symmetry. Even if you look at the mountains, triangular in shape, you look at the sun, it's a circular in shape. Everything around us has math in it. So I feel it is very, very important that you understand you only try to learn math, or the fear of the math, of the subject math only goes when you know the importance of it. Since we do not know it's important, then we don't pay attention. When you don't pay attention, naturally it becomes harder. So my request to all the students is that first try to understand. So this is what I want you to do. After this, whatever you do, for every minute, you try to think, where did I use math? Okay, where did I use math? Now you're going to log off. After this, you're going to log off. You're going to go and watch TV. Pause for a second and see around and what you have watched, and see where all do you see math. Just do that for half an hour, not even for half an hour, just do it for 5-10 minutes, and it will wonder you. We do not pay attention to it. We do not pay attention to anything. Okay, now for example, if you're watching TV, you know when your favorite TV show is going to be. And that is because of the time. Now, if you do not have math, there is no time, because we do not have numbers. And we cannot calculate time. 24 hours a day or 365 days a year. All this is calculated completely on math. So everything we do is related to math. So I need you to try. And now I'm not going to come and check on it, but it will tell the importance of math in your life. So can you please do, after this Zoom meeting, take a half an hour, whatever you do. You may be just sleeping or just sitting there in the couch. But for that half an hour, every maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes, just pause and think about how we have used math for the past 5 minutes. And it will really wonder you. So please do that. And the most important, mainly for the students, we need time management, because we have a lot of homeworks. We have to play, we have to eat, we have to sleep, we have to watch TV, and we have to study for the exams. And all this in a 24-hour span. In that we mostly sleep for 8 to 9 hours. So we don't have much time left. In that again, 8 hours we spend in school. So whatever time left, you have to manage. And that is only done all because of math. So I think it really helps you. And the last one, so everything that we do is for money, to make some money, so that It provides us things. Now, money is not going to make us happy, but it'll provide things that will make us happy. So to make money, we need math. Whatever you study better today, you get a better profession, you become better problem solving individuals, and it gives you better job opportunities, and you get better pay. And you live your life happy. So with this, so these are the 10 things which I thought is going to be important. Now there are millions and millions of the reasons why we say math is very important. But since I have only a 10-minute span, I can't mention each one of them. So hope what I've mentioned here will help you understand. And please do the exercise which I asked you. So that will really help you. And maybe you can give the feedback to your maths teachers tomorrow, what you felt about that half an hour. So please do try that. With this, I thank you very much for this opportunity. And this has been really, really wonderful being a part of this such an amazing event and being called as a chief guest for that. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the excellent talk. Your words really inspired us all. And your presentations were outstanding. True leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. It's now time to meet club representatives and to know their future.
President Malini TS 9C, Secretary Hemant Arya 9A, Club in Charge Aparna Menon 9D. Class representatives 7A Gayatri U. Nair, 7B Krishnan N. Nair, 7C Nandaja Verma, 7D Vedika Sani, 8A Srihari Manoj, 8B Abhinav Jaikumar, 8C Parvati A. Nair, 8D Lalita Parvati, 9A Advita Srikumar, 9B Narayan U. Nair, 9C Nandana TP, 9D Niranjana Prakash. Our mathematics club aims to arouse and maintain students' interest in mathematics, encourage the students to recognize the usefulness, power and beauty of mathematics by giving them opportunities to explore and exchange ideas, celebrate important days connected with mathematics through well-planned activities, organize exhibitions, intra-school and inter-school competitions, organize webinars and presentations which help students and teachers.
Awesome.
Hearty congratulations and best wishes to all the club in charges. It is observed that the happiest of the people, vibrant doers of the world, are always the ones who put into action God-given talents and capabilities and make that person feel alive. To the Chilla company, she doesn't need an introduction, as she had always been spreading her enthusiastic aura all the way. She exudes that energy in every step that she takes. She's none other than Dr. Mrs. Neela Ramanathan. Ma'am had worked as the principal of Chinya Victoria Anna Chennai for more than 11 years. Ma'am is presently the president of Chinya Mission and a trustee of POPCT JC. It's my pleasure to invite Ma'am to speak a few words.
Yes, Hariom.
Hariom, ma'am. Ma'am, you have been invited to speak.
Yes, I can see. Thank you so much. So, Chief Guest of the Day, Matthew Koshi sir, Principal Priya Sipile and Sujitra Vice Principal, all the Max coordinators, teachers, my dear students, especially Malini and team of Max Club, and parents and all well-wishers who are present today. Hearty congratulations for today's inaugural ceremony and the days ahead. the name itself, the spell, the Spandanam, that is the heart throb, or you can say the beating of the heart, or vibrancy, the vibrant, the energy, the positive energy. So especially from the video itself of Matthew Koshi sir, we can see that wherever Max is not there, I think it is like entering into an exhibition hall blindfolded if you cannot see Max everywhere or anywhere. It is like that. So children, please, as sir said, open your eyes and then start thinking the moment you get up in the morning. Mummy is called, time, get up, either for washing, either for school, either for study, either for online. From there till you go to the bed, imagine how the world of time is connected with you, or you are connected with the time. And second thing, when you look at your body, a big biological clock is functioning, and you can see that what are the times of hunger, panic, and then the time for your natural call, and then anything and everything you think about the combination of chemicals producing, if it is more, if it is less, sugar is more, or salt is more. So whatever it is, more or less is coming. So the max combination and formulas are functioning. I think doctors also, many formulas, they are still waiting to be explored and then invented. And you look at the nature also, because as sir said yesterday, Priya ma'am said, okay, today is max. So I started, okay, felicitation. What is max? I started thinking of my max days, which was very fearful, actually, frankly speaking. In my childhood, I studied under the sun all the subjects except max. Not that I hate max, but it was a fear, as sir said rightly, a fear of not getting. It's like after becoming an inspector of schools, I went to most of the classes, the answer was the same. Do you like your max teacher? Because the marks are very low. Yes, we love. How much? No, everybody, even the one who gets least mark or 0 marks, they love max teacher. I said, you don't love because your marks are not showing. No, we love. And then that's it. Then why are you getting 0 mark? Ma'am, I love to do maths, but only thing I always get a wrong answer, it seems. So this is the formula of maths and the classroom and the teacher. And the same thing was me also. I remember all my maths teachers, lovely, loving, and then all beautiful ladies. And then still the maths was a fear for me. And later I studied maths to teach maths, so that I started experimenting with inventing with the maths. It was a leave vacancy. Okay, sir, don't. So in olden days, when the school is very small, you have to teach everything. So I'm forced to teach maths. So I came home and started learning maths. So that was little of maths of my life, of academic maths. Other than that, nature taught me a lot of mathematics. I started wondering the symmetry in everything, art integration of the nature. The God himself or herself has been fabricated the nature with a very good formula of symmetry and balance in everything. That is what even our emotional status, we say there should be a balance, isn't it? So the Swami Chinmayananda has given, it will attract you a equation for happiness, sir. He said the equation of happiness goes like this: the number of desires fulfilled divided by number of desires entertained.
Oh,
I repeat, the quotient of happiness is number of desires fulfilled divided by number of desires entertained. Okay, that is your happiness. So you can start counting. You and me start every day. We are keep on counting. So this is the max. So I once again congratulate. And we have made Vedic max in Jyotisham, astrophysics, and wherever it is. I read a story of, the biography of APJ Kalam, because the master was explaining the wings movement of the aircraft in the class, it seems. But everybody said, okay, we got it. But he got up and said that I did not get it. So master didn't say anything. He took the whole class to the seashore, and then there was an eagle flying. He said, look at. So for 10 to 15 to 20 minutes, they were allowed to watch the eagle. He said, what did you learn? He said, I learned everything. Because he could relate to the theory which he taught in the class to looking at the eagle flying and balancing with his wings of flying. So this is what Max for me. So I start enjoying now more. So when you said like it is the Spandanam of our life, let me get into more Max of everything. Even Gita says the same thing of war friend. What is Sri Krishna taught Arjuna is, yes, you equalize to see that your duty and dharma goes well with each other. So that is also balancing. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much for consenting. Priya, it was wonderful. And I congratulate the team who have come forward with Malini and the teachers. I can see all the Max teachers, starting with Shandi, Nida, all Nidas, everybody of Max department, Jayashri. So they are the, sir, they are the pillars of Max department in the school. So I congratulate once again the new and the older teachers. Please make Max as fun in the class, so that it should be like the Max. Nobody, because the moment you tell me the Max, I remember only geometry box and then some graph given, and then X, Y, Y-axis, X-axis, and all the circles and areas and volumes, and later stage in the college, what you call velocity, moment. I didn't know anything. I used to purposely skip it. Students should not hear that, but at least I learned 80, 85, skipping those things, because there is no point in attempting those questions. So please make it as the realization of the truth they see outside, the environment, relate with the daily life and the body and the people and the nature and the things they come at sort of daily life. Make Max, because his sir said it is the beat of the heart, so that you also make it every day, morning till evening. Let them love Max like anything. As you know that Max is the backbone of everything, not only intelligence, no, not only brain development, the structure of the body, the mind balancing, the quotient of happiness. So let them learn Max in the proper way. I wish the club principal and the teachers a very, very fruitful 22 year of Max ahead. Thank you once again, sir, to make it very lively, the session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor.
Ma'am, your vast and in-depth knowledge has always inspired us all. Thank you for kindling the hidden spark in all of us. Behind every venture of Maths department, be it for students or teachers, there has been the support and motivation of Shanti teacher. With her rich 34 years of experience in the Vidyalaya, she has always insisted on the need of well-prepared Maths teachers for an effective and edifying learning experience for students who loved Maths. I now invite Mrs. Shanti Unikrishnan, Head of the Department of Mathematics, for felicitations.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Shanti teacher.
Hari
You
Om.
are audible.
Yeah. Hari Om, everybody. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, other dignitaries, and my dear colleagues. A warm good evening to one and all. At the very outset, let me express my gratitude to our guest of honor, Mr. Matthew Koshi. We are highly privileged to have an eminent personality, Sir Matthew Matthew Koshi with us on this special occasion. He's a dynamic teacher and an expert in the field of mathematics. Sir, we are really blessed to have you amidst us today. Also, we are blessed to have with us Dr. Mrs. Leela Ramamurthy, a former principal who always stands as a strong pillar of motivation for us. She is the president of Chinmaya Mission and trustee of CME GC. Ma'am, we are really honored to have you with us today. As the head of the department, it is my proud privilege to speak a few words at the inauguration of Mathematics Club. Mathematics Club plays an important role to widen the mathematical skills of the students. It helps us to create and maintain the interest in the subject. Through discussions, lectures, and games, students are able to understand the importance and use of mathematics in daily life. Mathematics Club can enhance the habit of self-study and independent work among students. During this COVID situation, since the classes are online, definitely this online math club can supplement their learning. I take this opportunity to congratulate all my dear friends for their selfless effort to accomplish this dream. Let us move ahead with new expectations and experiments. Once again, I wish all the very best for this venture. Thank you. Hari Om.
Thank you, ma'am. Mathematics and art are related in a variety of ways. Mathematics has itself been described as an art motivated by beauty. We now present an action song on drumming units, followed by a semi-classical dance expressing a few geometrical concepts, done by Akshita, Devika, and Shivanya of class 7.
We are Romans, march with us and learn our ancient roots. We count all our riches with Roman numerals. There are clocks and watches to keep us all in time. So stay in line and chant it nice and loud, nice and loud. I is 1, I is 2, I is 3. V is 4 and V is 5, which makes VI 6. VII is 7, VII is 8. I and X is 9 and X is 10. XI is 11. XII is 12. Caesar says it's time now to try it for ourselves. When you get to 20, 2 crosses mark the spot. 3 of them make 30. Please keep up. Please keep up. I is 1, I is 2, I is 3. IV is 4 and V is 5, which makes VI 6. VII is 7, VII is 8. I and X is 9 and X is 10. Else the sign for 50, the same rules still apply. C is for 100, centuries gone by. T is 5 times that again, That's 500 more. M is for 1000. Hear you roar, let's hear you.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I've never seen math being put in that way. That was awesome.
Thank you, friends, for the power packed song. It was great to see angles expressed in dance. Gratitude is the fairest blossom that springs from the soul. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. I now invite Hemant Are, the Secretary of Maths Club, to propose the vote of thanks.
No duty is more important than that of returning thanks. Respected Chief Guest Mr. Matthew Goshi, Dr. Mrs. Leela Ramamurthy, President of Chinmaya Mission and Trustee, CMECT-GC, Principal Mrs. Priyasi Pillai, Vice Principal Mrs. Sujitra C, Academic Coordinators, Teachers, Parents, and my dear friends. On this joyous occasion, it is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks and acknowledge the contributions of those who worked hard to make this event a great success. First and foremost, let me express my sincere gratitude to our respected Chief Guest, Mr. Matthew Koshi, Head of the Department of Mathematics, Eminent Private School, Sharjah, UAE, who, despite his busy schedule, has found time to grace this occasion. I also express my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Mrs. Leela Ramamurthy for her valuable presence and guidance. I thank our principal and vice principal for their unstinted support for this function. My heartfelt thanks to Mrs. Shanti Unikrishnan, Head of the Department of Mathematics, and all other teachers for their valuable suggestions, guidance, and encouragement in all our efforts. Last but not the least, I thank you, my dear friends, for your cooperation in making this event a resounding success. Once again, I thank you all. Hari Om.
Thank you, Helen. With that, we have come to the end of today's program. Now, let us all rise up for the national anthem.
The national anthem, can we make it live?
Yeah, that would be better.
Priyasi,
Preeti,
play.
can we go?
Shall
Can we-
one of them can sing?
Yes, Naina, will you open your mic? Yes, you start off. We will join you.
We will accompany. Mana adinayaka jaya he Bharat
भाग्य
Vidata Punjab Sindhu Gujarat Maratha Dravida Kalabanga Vindhya
हिमाचल यमुना
Ganga Uchala Jala
तरंगा
Tava
तव शुभ नाम जागे
Tava
तव शुभाशिष
Shamake
गाये तव जय गाथा जननी मंगलदायक जय
Jaya He
हे भारत माता
Jaya
जय
He
जय
Jaya
हे जय हे
Jaya
So we have come to the conclusion, and
Thank you.
thank you very much to all of you for joining us today. Hari Om.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Do
sir.
keep in touch with us, sir.
It's been a pleasure. It's been really a pleasure. It's been an honor. Thank you very much for making me a part of this. I'm going to remember this for a very long time. Thank you. Thank you. You all have a wonderful evening and take care of yourself, and please be safe outside and take care of your family. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, sir. Do keep in touch, sir.
Yeah, you too.
Yes,
Bye.
yes, Mr. Kaushi, a very happy and healthy 22, 23 ahead.
Hari Om.
Hari.